otuma abana baye bamenyete na abana agaiga abana kinyaruka isato obatuma bagenda mpaka sobo mugaka Kichuru oteiba muri wa mwabo Kichuru kuruoro akara abatebigwa na rieri bacha baika barete riboti nga mugaka uyo konye numurwire nande nanganyete kurubuoye Onkoba ya magosa abira atatu anene mono ekororokana nga akarumungino yasirete mbachite gutwara bwa matubya na abana baye ibamo muremba berese nkayaye Onkoba arorokana tukororokana nga nabwate umusubati onde oyibamenyete nere gaiga bono ntwe amaene tuaene kiringa umugaka Kichuru osirire kurende na babwate umubere ore omonyenga nyengu nonya na karaje tesenkeyega mungino yo era bagotema komoseli kuruga yara kini umugaka oyo igakyombu onjo kana andira na gise cyamara wakwanya orokire bono ekorokana ngumungino yago sinyiko moseli ekiagara nabwate umwana andarora numurwire asinyuko musiegera sipo lakini nabo bamenyete nera nakere mambikere maroba bagingweta asiko nabonkonyora ba abana abo baye bakomorosigiero ngori nande bakomona na Mario mugako yo amenyire gaiga kurendere oikire chinga kichaye orali engenjara era na tamyenga iga embeo ya mwake kiuno ya mubeka inse gose igo yaikere chideka chaye.
Right umonje muriato kwirana asense mwende na somugabwa amatanga uyinya kobokorekana asense melia ye county ya Kisii chinga kyo mugimene pwe county yo umoskedo nyadori sabure nyakobo kirana ase amatanga yo nikoboigo aberika ko mochia kubatkana amono kubrwa kwa Mariogo asinye gitari musubati donya nigaberika kuboria serikali ye county ya Kisii inseyo mugabana bwe county yo moske Paul Simbarati ochia kone kinga Mariogo ngotokare ase county iga na bwegukirania amagendro.
Tetanus, anti-rabies, tulikuwa tunalia hakuna dawa. Lakini siku hizi nasikia hata anti-rabies hakuna. So there is a big problem. Kama kuna kitu, abantu baminto, Madam DCC. Sasa kama hakuna dawa hospitali, hata kila mtu akikufa, nani atatupigia kura? Afadhali hata mpate dawa, mukose vitu zingine. Gosena kia abantu baminto. Yani mwenye ana communicate. Kama kuna kitu devolution ilitupea ni mambo inaitwa health. Health ililetwa kwa county ndio inasimamia. Tafadhali nimesikia kuna watu wetu wa county hapa. Wacha dawa ipatikane hospitali. Hiyo ni kazi ya county, sio kazi nyingine. Pea watu dawa. Ndio watu watakuwa na nguvu tena wapige laini warudishe hiyo county kwa ofisi. Musinyime watu dawa, yani dawa gaki tiga Mario gabenya gitaji bali konyora machali mugocha konganjera torara buna to komenta chi pipe na liago ikemich na ekibona na ekigara kabesa gaito karaga kentoko le mekende etungocha kom posi kingo koretera chi pipe na yo koligileba amacha yikemich ngocha koreta ngotolere ngoengapu ntangase na koire ya erobeke Baki eno mokali liya kuiburu konyora na kolire secondary. Mimi chief wakati ulinipigia kweli mama hospitali, boss akanipigia akaniambia hata kuna mtoto anasoma Ichuni Girls, vile mama alikuwa mgonjwa, mumetumia pesa hamuna. Sasa huyu mtoto tukamweka kwa list ya full scholarship. Tutamfunza mpaka amalize.
Mwanchumuri chinga kiagana tukone kigwa kurwa senseme yetu kwirana ase sekta ya matatu ritko liarero ni gigati ya babatani ba matatu babirba kwesokya na ukwanira igoro yigati ya babiri abangi bagendete kunirigwa ase chise inamono gatikati yo mocho bosongo abange ni go babirba otamna nerebuya anamono egati ya bali bali ase chise ya matatu anamono aba conductor kwane kingo chibali kuligilia ababiri amne nchira ya moyo kubane kinga babirba wika chinka chiabo ase nchira egwendrete Muliketo Cyrus Nyakundi na roboto rwa senchira yobakiran
Chingaki bikorwa bya bapiria kunererwa bigendete kwenekwa aiga imeyense ni gobono abarai kurwa sekta yobosombia somo cy'ubusongo account ya Kisii bagendete gwesokya kugikiria ebikorwa ibyo bakora wana Dennis Nyakundi nigo habarai ya ubarire ira yogo cyekwenekibuna bikorwa byoti biri gochikwenekibwa ase kaunti ya Kisii.
Na igure complain chinyinge igoro yaba biriabona bako mistreated, lakini ncheke vyangu ase sako yane nkorengia nintemete ku maintain discipline abantu bana mbiya bakore chi customer so far tindanyora complain endeons na nde ningisanegete no obokorere bwaito
akanyora umuntu akomini otiko muntu njera go sasa singiro murto kurwa segari okobaye ebesa yake ebi kore bitoko bigiekere mono mo especially mnendo asigari cheita gente kintu koitaga twa keigwa
kubatikana no boraiwe sekte iyo nigo habaragia buba mochiro borayo bokoro asabono batebirubuna nigo baroberetie goche okoro bochori eligo chora baraye bayi haubarachi kora sekte iyo asemya kere mutwe
magani ye customer agento kende na ngo chikokwanira gya kabere igoro yoboraiwe stage no bokongo bole ntobwate challenge yake singencha abantu bande mbali bagoteba na buchi chairman lakini mono isoko babwatia toko banyora bare stage ya bagotetea common worker nigo bakona goeta etachi office yawa bakona goteba nabo elinde ba tima iti support kibadagete lakini ende nere gasi yabo ntubu nabantu bali tobwate gasi tokokora tore ground ya ntoranyora mechandende yonsi gotatige yabo kolende ekiombe geitonki ariganetie gocha gokoro bochori bwangoiga ituko totarabeka lakini ntogenda tokona kumirana na executive elinde to choreri ituko ligocha kuba convenience abantu baratoke bachigochora abayi baranyare ko tatea workers
nikoboigo hababwatani abo bakeire koko hebyombe hebibiko bakonya gusangereria enibo ije kubasira chinga kyo mobo hanyorira makongo asabono baruro kubulia gocha sababwatani bande bamotatu weso kya sobonge na kwelikie ase byombe byo bunenjere yamo yokonyoro gusirwa
samangane welfare yaito abantu nabange banyimaete kona ende ntoganetie kiro monta joine welfare yo welfare ye igere nga ekero monta nyorro bakong igago ikwange n'abantu ababonsi bakore gasi ba matatu tali batachi nabo bwate support yabere ngao lakini ntwe buna bakore mirimo ba matatu ntotagete to bamo to beri bo elimo to kuanere gentekemo to tuare sauti yamo to tiga abantu ababande bakona koruchi nsema abana batane chi chairman batara ba chairman onye bataite bachorwe obogambi tiga bache ditukeririe chikura elinde bachorwe babe nabwo bateneneri bantu aba matatu biamana
enreta ekesa ke ingolengi most of the people Kisii town workers bali bakoro amangana yo transportation once ingolengi ba joinire we are about 200 members asekiombe kinande ngo sabande abande bonje batagete go join they will come and join igo ekiombe kingeli getagete gwa accommodate kero muntu nonye no yo tari kwenyara obwate chibas chinga zenge chibas chikoro gune chinga as members yeto kuru just 200 egero muntu ito anyoriro bokongo
kuripoteria Kisii TV editoria Cyrus Nyakundi.
Biamana sana mulikito kurwa asenseme Cyrus Nyakundi no roboto rwa senchira yobo ikirano tokwirana asenseme bunge ya Bonchari maiga yoko gwerwa kwa enyomba gosoko gwa kwenyomba asenseme ti ya bari batatu basiriti umabwabo kubatkana amonoko gwero kwenyomba asenseme ya suneka Bonchari account ya Kisii nikamanya kabako ni gwalitko lyarero nabo abarai kurwa ase account ya Kisii bakurawa amo no omo msebu wodi ya Masige West Muske Jacob Barongo Bagaka nigobikirana asenseme na gutwanira igoro yoko gwa kwenyomba ase enseme yo okwana chinga kecho nigo babero batamna nigo barach kuboterana mone serikali county ya Kisii gokora obutkeri kumanya ekerete obugachi bwenyombe yo botaringoriri asenchira egwendere temna tukumanyigwa mumurikito Kamilas ongeta
nasomoye gabo kubaini abantu batatu egati abari batano basiretie amagima abo maega yo kugwira n'enyumba itierio bonchari. Umuyigo yegani gokoreka emeye skuri ya itieri yegutuka emeye bunge ya bonchari county ni akisi chinga kiabarai awa basani ya mona bairi baikira na sense meyo na kuruengara ya bugo chiase chifamili chianyagosira.
Samari tanguru Jacobo na bagaka igondo mo deputy speaker kisi county assembly na ndabo igomo secretary general bwe chama ku UPA mo iwe basoko matiani na nchi na cha asoko renta pole yane na mbaya masi family jisatu ngatiga igagisa basi cyo mabwabo.
It is very painful. Hizi familia zote Mungu awapatie neema na Mungu awabariki.
Family pole sana. Kiagara bona muri familia yamo na tedire pole sana asinge ncho usiria banchi baire.
Robo nene lakini sabire se miaka ya neme kinganya sare michi family chirichia tigara family ya Richard family ya Kwaz family ya John ya saba ichuri chinga kechiga chungo kendo monene
gukwana somo yego yome musibe wodi ya bumurenda moske jono mbati ni gamo chiro monyene bwenyombe yaso kwa gache nyomba etereka yango karikega neiri mamincha neri chiko
asama jita ngoro kuchoni mbati gando mwa misio bumurenda ande gande chief with majority ya county ya Ibere abaso enyombe ya ekere tuwa chiete kwenye bwati ntuwa nyoletenga aba injinia be county amaraba to ba NCA mbali geteri ruba bale ko kani umuntu litagendera kuaga chenyombeya omuntu liya kaenena akagendera kuaga cha ebichuma gete mwaro chagendera ta kuaga chira birobyo omuntu liya kagenda kaleto mochanga urukaina maraba nyomba kie kuaga chwe bekire simiti ora agendo gukore no bokombe gaga kyuruzirira bororo.
Serikali ni gobono yaburwe ku mumokerege tambo kerege tindio monyene bwenyombe yom kurengana neri chiko na kwene kiamati ya nyagosira nkonyora barobo ene bwabo.
Serikali imokia tua abana bali banyorogo sibole bwabo. Familia nyorogo sibole bwabo. Oika serikali imokia tua nande no wanyasaba moleke.
Komenta na yu amate yonsi anenegesa ku kyomogusim ni gobono baburigo kwana neri ogeri meri komo bwate si omoske Fred Matiang'i aseganga yayo koborekerego kyobora ibwense ya Kenya.
Lakini abantu bande batwetene bisakubinde bito bwate seti yayikirenga kitwanyorire ebisakubinde byarangire nga omugusi agambe osakole mirimo Kenya ngima ntoba usibone to kwanga nkwanja muri nga gochumutuga tubwate si mheshimiwa Fred Okengo Matiang'i Mheshimiwa Fred Okengo Matiang'i oyo chita Kenya moisonde ochakire esabali yokomera ne byongosi binde ochakira mambia momoro lega komera n'abajumbe aumera ne byongosi binde byo opposition agara bachaka crafting njera era agara toga ndemotu not munege saku patuna Kenya ngima
usibono ko itatwebe kamo bunye nyumba yo mugusi abantu bonse kibisa ko banzire kwebe kamo kabagendereze kwebe kamo yabanale to batebanga intuwa bagusitwe bekiramo twespeaker tole maega ya Matiang'i.
Kuripoti ya Kisi Television kuregase bunge ya Bonchari county ne ya Kisi Erianen Kamilas ongeta.
Right imbu ya mnosano mulikito Brian yo minto Kamilas ongeta no robotiru asenchira. Toko na sensemo ya kabire ye studio mutumo komoke gonkwirana na mange nkwarganit kurwa astin semo ime na isko yorogonguro gusito skale.
Aya na Ayaatekire Chinsa Ibere ya Kisi TV.
Ayetato dare goti ganzome Ayetato dare goti ganzome Utango nagenda maje ngumbu
Omubayeno olero bange mbayako mbaliete kyanenga iwo bube abantu mbarororoba kwa abantu bande gasi ikero kwa mwire emirimo w'abantu bande emirimo ogokamono asingenjo bakolire emirimo buya kolende egoikera engaki yo kobaindagira oigwa bobe ogechibwa barire ndagire nyinge umubayeno yoigana bworengete okaregoteba buna ekero kwa bante mirimo ene kinga nubwate ekirora bae tuchakorera mbabo isakori nonyenekeri wasemere tigioka utigare ko matete ko lebusa bange mbayako bariete kyane nkaigwa kube numubayeno letirwe asore amonenche Cyrus Nyakundi.
Mwana ndende korora baba ebaba ni ono babugire muzumba.
It's one of the greatest nights in football. It's the final. The stage is set. The teams are ready. The fans are ready. It's game time and it's live.
Join the winning team. Join ODBets now and get up to 50,000 shillings welcome bonus. ODBets, bet extraordinary.
Eye Nkisi TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Welcome to Next Superstar, the show where dreams take center stage, voices break, and egos sometimes do too.
Tell me who
But we believe for it.
Yani kila mtu amefika kutoka Kenya mzima. Barabara imeanzia Tarbat, Modogashe, tukaingia mpaka Kakamega, Kisii, Kisumu.
Will someone be walking away $1 million Kenya shillings richer by the end of all of this?
Nikipata milioni basi nitakuwa na usemi kwa jamii yangu.
Oh Petero, ulifanya nini?
Bila platform kama hizi kama wasanii hatuwezi grow. So me personally I take this a very huge platform to grow my craft.
Welcome to Next Superstar.
It's one of the greatest nights in football. It's the final. The stage is set. The teams are ready. The fans are ready. It's game time and it's live.
Join the winning team. Join ODBets now and get up to 50,000 shillings welcome bonus. ODBets, bet extraordinary.
Eye Nkisi TV amandegere y'umugusi. Aya na Ayaatekire Chinsa Ibere ya Kisi TV.
Right mwancho muri kalbuna anda sensemeika ya kaberene ya moelio Ayaatekire Chinsa Ibere chobot kubarero kurwa asensemelia ye bunge ya Bomachoge chache e county ya Kisii kubatkana amo naregane tukone kwa kurwa sensemeyo nigo egati amenyike kurwa asensemeyo bagenda tukomochia oburai bu mujumbe Bomachoge chache umuske Alpha Miruka askeri bao tamna nigo agerre egati aborki gwa ko enreko seli gwa go chanka kubatkana amono kuburu go school fees igoro yobokurumi bwe chibesa chia CDF na bogo chibasari okwana chinga kicho abange kurwa ase ewodi ya bosotsengera nigo babiru bagwesokya nagote amna nerebuya serikali gochia gotuka ngane yumne nchiremo yakone kinga egati aborki gwa kurwa ase bunge ya Bomachoge chache babiru bakonyora chibasari eriko kina ebirengo bya amasomo Moriketo Brian Yankieya norobote rwa senchira yobokira
Totigaretie inse emyaka ebere gokia sobochori obonene bo mwaka wechirube na 2025 ebere siasa niko charrekane kubwatanse anene mono ime wodi ya basoti sengera ime bunge ya Bomachoge chache
Wesi chikura 18,000. No mota akobero mujumbe chikura 11,000. Tobwate 18,000 basoti sengera. Chikura chibe njo division yoka echitake ko iro moto bunge. Ujake kwa mugambi ukore rimesa ba kumoino basoye koruge kongo basoye nyakenyerera nyabioto yamo mochorwa liteke nyakoiba na nyamiobo chikure chichoka echire chikure 9,200 kitakerekero omonto bunge
baukwana ase omusangerekano oyomo ime wodi abasoti sengera nigo oboteneneri bwa omobunge Alpha Miruka bwabeire bokomochigwa anene mono korwa ase abisi ya CDF
ono kiabeire abantu bakire Bwana Yesu asifiwe kino omwana bwe pastor Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena liliako tutebi tusabe tugochikora mukitwanyora kibere kya CDF cyonsi yakireke. That is a theft. Inero boibi mwaro cheorita general nari gete report agateba kibesa kya CDF kibasari kyaliegwa kitamanyiri esikia kiete abwe sari fariete ekirova 30 million omuntu otanya kugamba since that independence no mosoti ekero mugukwane ke maene yo kitawafungulia njia nande biashara ebi bikoba mugaso igoro amangana y'obwemusie Timothy ogambire amangana y'obwemusie umbuyo ogambire amangana y'obwemusie mukwana ero obubwate
osio bwo bochori obwo niko kuborirwa kwarure okyasa abantu bonsi kubwate bibande eryo komenta inamba y'echikura
bibande tubugate naenda ibisine goje kwigora abantu bonsi ibi bayirejeste nari muranya ari kwira chikura to kwira chikura no gende se yo bwenyo tubugati ritmono nengubo to konyora igege tutake tukoteba gatoba abantu bamintu
kubatikana no botutukano bwabere bokwene kiwasokono no weji basari ase bunge ga yabomachoge chache ni ga baibori babori gwetera so morkyo monene ase skuru yage kongo utabeko gosemeri kwabo gwansi ase chipasari echo
baminta abana baito baberi risiko e wiki yo katobwate ujagera next week ngoso abali skuru gusebona wake esibe mwaka nira abana baito fees tocho icholia form ya CDF Ose county government oendora arechitoronge besango chere moroche buna mwaba frustrated yetamwe yentangani yospingima
ingiripotira Kisi TV kuriga se wadi ya Bosoti Sengera yigotoka ime bunge ya Pomachoge Chache county ya Kisi Mchembran Nyankia
Right imbu ya manosano murikito bra Nyankia yakorwa asenseme yo ritko liarero nigo omwaziri pobolindi boime Muske Onesmus Kipchumba murukomen nyakobukira na bosio bwe committee ye kunyakabo kurigiria igoro yo bolendi nabo yukori kwa kwigati ya abanyimbo nabo yuko abachief korwa achinsemo Nona bonige komite yo nyakabakurawa amonegati ya baraibanda bange kurende niko omojumbe onyali bali masabu Muske Dr. Daniel Ugwa Kamaduko nyakabakirana asenseme yo abwaseboigo nyakabakubolia Muske Onesmus Kipchumba murukamani ochya kurigiria anamono okurikwa kwa abagambi nabo yukabakonyi babagambi korwa asensemelia ye bunge ya nyali bali masaba nikoboigo Muske Manduku aberega otamna echigani chingaki wizara yo bolindi boime gochya kurigiria abantu bali baranya
Number 3, a definitive timeline for when the vacant position of chief and assistant chiefs in the Ribari Masaba constituency will be filled. Mr. Chair, the principal secretary granted authority to appoint the chiefs and assistant chiefs in respect to the following administrative units, namely Ikorongo and Iriani locations, and Kegogi, Gekonge, Ikenye, Ibacho, Mesabisabi, Nyanturago, and Nyangononi sublocations. The appointees have been informed of the outcome of the interview and have commenced the process of having their academic and professional certificates authenticated by Kenya National Examination Council and other issuing institutions leading to their immediate deployment after completion of the process. In other words, Mr. Chair, the formal interviews and so forth have been done. What's remaining is just the final verifications before they can be put in office. That should happen as soon as possible.
You appointed a chief in Ibacho against the advice of the Member of Parliament, and the matter ended up in court. That has since been reversed. And you recently appointed another sub-chief in Ichuni. The sub-chief cannot take office because of those salient issues, the dynamics that are local. So my only advice, Mr. CS, is to kindly ask your team to do proper due diligence before appointing such people to such offices. Thank you.
The only challenge we face, not necessarily in your county, but across the country, is the political competition between different actors, particularly in places where clanism is very strong. You find situations where this clan, these leaders of this clan or this sub-clan are fighting over who should take up the position. Sometimes that protracts appointments of chiefs and assistant chiefs for very long. We had a session the other day with Public Service Commission, because this is a process that involves the Public Service Commission, and part of the challenges we've been having is how do you depoliticize the process of hiring chiefs and assistant chiefs so that we focus on the competence and capabilities of the individual and acceptability by the people he's going to lead, because it's also important. This is not like an ordinary job where you just go for interview. The people's satisfaction is also important. So those views are taken very seriously, whether it's coming from the community or from the stakeholders like leaders like yourself, religious leaders, and so forth. The other challenge we face with this hiring of chiefs and assistant chiefs is that generally the people may want a certain person, and if that person is very competent, he's been volunteering, he's been, is acceptable in the whole community. But unfortunately, you find that either they don't have the requisite academic qualifications, or in some cases where we found, you find that their academic qualifications are of questionable actual academic qualifications are questionable. That's what I try to mean. That's why this vetting takes time to satisfy ourselves that the academic qualification provided for. It should not take too long though, because this should be straightforward. You write to NEC or the university and they should be able to respond.
Mwanchumuri atukwirana asense mwende ritikolia rero maega yogochoro komuske Geoffrey Ruku yuru mwaziri wa Public Service imense ya Kenya nigabrika gwasoke na ukwanira alieganda twanikigwa ase serikali yae korengana amo na Ruku nigabrika otemna nerebuya egati y'abanyimbo gucia kurigererigwa nabo gwa serikali yomuske Dr. William Samoei Ruto nigebegete miroburisaine yogucia gukinia ebikosi byonsi b'abanyimbo na ukinia uchumi yense ya Kenya.
There is an issue to do with the police clearance, that is good conduct. When they take the necessary details, getting police or good conduct from DCI is taking some time. We'll be working very closely with the DCI to ensure there is smooth, very smooth and quick release of the good conduct of those who are applying, of the Kenyans who are applying for good conduct. Because most of these requirements are time-bound. Also, there is one service which most of the Kenyans come to Huduma centers to ask whether it is orphaned, and we'll be working, we'll see how we can synchronize with the Ministry of Immigration to ensure also passports registration can be also processed from the Huduma centers. And then when it comes to going to fill other necessary requirement, they can go to Nya House or other areas where immigration services are orphaned. But as a government, we will work to see whether we can have many immigration services orphaned at Huduma centers. So I request that we familiarize, for all the public servants to familiarize themselves with Article 232 of our Constitution, which talks about the principles and values of public service. We have to ensure what Article 232 of our Constitution talks about is in us, all the public servants across the Republic of Kenya. And I will be touring our country to see indeed that is happening. Also, it is important to announce to Kenyans who have not corrected their driving license in different Huduma centers in the Republic of Kenya we have many driving licenses which are not corrected. So those who have applied for driving license through NTSA, please come and correct your driving license. We have birth certificates across many Huduma centers, the 52 Huduma centers we have in the Republic of Kenya. And the birth certificate.
Chumurira roboti rurua Geoffrey Ruku hoyo onyaka bagochoro koba omwaziri omoya o public service na kuirari bagali ya Justin Muturi na gwikira omwelio bo Ayaatekire Chinsa Ibere chobot kubarero kolende amaiga yobot kubarero ikiramenyikurwa asensemelia ye ward ya Nyamaiya yegotoka asensemelia county ya Nyamira anmono ase amate yoyo minto embongi ya magena kurwa asensemelia ya Rangenyo nabo igo abasani bae na bange sana nyakabo kulika kuru asenseme yo richon mayaka na banda bange kolende no murugio ae bonsi gobakira ngambia mana sokone king mabir mogo chora kuligeria Kisi TV anamano asenseme iga kuru ase county Nyamira abantu bonsi banyamaiya Rangenyo biamono sana sokone king mabir mogo sanga amona intu asenseme kolende ayamona anda mange to sange chikuraga Chinsa inye chobot ko bware ronkuru kwa Kevin Onkoba.